Hi, and welcome to Flourish. Let's take a quick tour together. So this is the homepage, and today actually marks my 199th day on the Flourish app, as you can see in the top left corner. And here's Sunny, our well-being AI buddy in the center. I can chat with Sunny anytime, whether through text or voice. So let's say I open the chat and say, I'm feeling a bit like procrastinating because there's just a lot on my plate. Can you help me find a quick way to center myself? Sunny then offers something helpful, in this case reminding me that the breathing activity has been helpful in the past. So I'll agree to do it, and it will link me to the activity itself right in the chat. So let's click on that arrow to pull up the activity. And before I get started, if I want information about the science behind the activity, I can click on the brain symbol button on the upper left corner, and this will lead me to the science cards that explain the benefits along with the references. All right, so let's close this and I'll set it to 1 minute, and let's get going with the breathing activity. After 1 minute of breathing with Sunny, I can log how it made me feel and then receive a badge that reflects how I contributed to my well-being, in this case, positive emotions. Then it brings me back to the chat where I left off. And if I want a little extra motivation afterward to get through my to-do list, I can click on the lower left settings button and it shows me the different modes I can set Sunny to, including tough love mode, which gives me a Sunny that is a bit more tough than usual for when you need that extra push. You can also go over to the voice tab where you can select between different voices for Sunny. And because I enjoyed the breathing activity so much, Sunny can help me turn it into a regular habit by adding it to the Tiny Habits list. And once I click on Add to Tiny Habit, it will add it to my routine in the Flourish app. So let's say I'm done with the chat. Once I'm done, I get an inspiring quote. And I can also view insights from my chat conversation broken down into awareness, knowledge, and tips. I then get a health badge and an emotional awareness badge. Back on the homepage, you'll see shortcuts to some of our most loved tools. There's journaling on the left, and under Focus is a Pomodoro timer to get through your to-do list. And under Relax is the breathing exercise that we did together. So let's dive into the leftmost journaling flow. With journaling, I first identify how I'm feeling. Maybe I'm feeling calm, grateful, and inspired because I just had a delicious lunch and I'm ready to go for the afternoon. And with that, I've added my journal entry into my memory jar collection. This jar is also where I collect my activities and chat conversations over the course of a given month. Once I hit continue, I get a letter from Sunny responding to my journal entry. And if I want, I can dive deeper with Sunny by tapping Go Deeper. But for now, I'll wrap up the journaling, and now I can scroll down, and as you can see in the Tiny Habits section, I can now track the tiny habit I added earlier of breathing for 1 minute. And whenever I check off my tiny habits, Sunny helps me celebrate and keep the momentum going. Now, let's move to the Toolkit. It's where you can access all the interactive, science-based tools that we've designed. And as you go down, you'll see activities for everyday joy, less stress, deeper connections, more productivity, strength and resilience, and tough moments. For today, I want Sunny to choose something for me that's personalized to my mood and my day so far. And that's exactly what this scratch card does. Let's go ahead and scratch it to see what Sunny picked out for me today. Looks like it's the beautiful moment activity, so let's dive into the activity by hitting Let's Go. Once I'm done with the activities, Sunny creates a beautiful activity card for me. I can then tag how I'm feeling before wrapping up. From the homepage, I can track which activities I've done under the My Activity section. And if I click into the paper plane icon, I can save the card onto my phone or share it with my friends or with the Flourish community. Let's go ahead and try the Flourish community. And let's say I want to post anonymously, so let's toggle that to be on. And when I'm ready, I can hit post. Speaking of the Flourish community, let me show you what it looks like by going to the community tab. And here's the card that I just shared at the top. This world channel is the entire Flourish community. So anyone using the app can share moments in their days, reflections, or ask the community for advice. And over on the left is my personal buddies channel. This is just for me and the close friends or family members that I've invited. So it's a private space where I can share more personal parts of my well-being journey with the people I trust the most. And finally, let's hop over to Insights. There's my memory jar where I can click into any of the memory jar contents to see what they represent. I also have a calendar view of my tiny habits, and I can track my well-being over time using validated scales like the Flourishing scale. Here's my collection of badges and my activities so far. I can also look at my weekly insights from Sunny, where Sunny helps me surface patterns about different facets of my well-being over the past week. And these can be super helpful for understanding how to best approach the coming week, and also see how I'm progressing over time. And before we wrap up, I want to quickly highlight the Flourish widget. Sunny actually changes throughout the day based on time, and from here, I can easily tap right from my home screen to call or message Sunny whenever I need a little bit of support or a quick check-in. So for example, if I click into the phone icon, I would be immediately able to start a voice conversation with Sunny. And honestly, there are so many other fun features I couldn't cover in this short video, but I hope you'll enjoy discovering them as you start your own Flourish journey. Happy flourishing!